All right, so like, listen. Oh my God, I have such a testimony today. I called my friend Becky, and I was like, I have something to tell you. And she was like, what? I was like, oh my God. You know what? I got baptized today. Again. Again. For like the 800th time. Like, so for real. I'm like, so for real right now. Like, right. So anyway, so she was like, what? What? Like, was it weren't like when you were a kid and a teenager, you like kept getting baptized every Sunday or something like that with your mom and your family or something? And I was like, yeah, like for real. My freaking whole family knows that. Like, we were getting baptized like left and right. So yeah. So how it happened was, so like I went and visited a church today, like just a random church, a church I had been kind of riding by, and I wanted to check it out, just check it out, you know. So what I did my little loop de loop, my little U-turn, stuff like that, and I totally parked and went inside. So, you know, I'm do 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 do, and then the guy was like, "Hi, how are you? Welcome. Is this your first time?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Where do I go? I hear the praise and worship, but how? Where's the?" He was like, "Oh, follow me, whatever." So like, yeah, I went. Oh my God! Listen, they were totally talking about everything I wanted to hear. Everything. How is that? You know what that means? I wasn't driving my car today. Jesus totally took over. He took the wheel. He totally took the wheel because he was like, I need you to go there today, right now. Yeah. So, like, yeah. I was so inspired. So totally inspired that when they asked they're doing like random baptisms today. And they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna beat out Georgia. They're having like a bap off, like a cook off, but it's a baptism off, a bapt off, or something. That's what I'm calling it. I made that up because he was like, oh yeah, Georgia, they're baptizing like 9,000 people, a month or a year, I think, something like that. Oh, Florida's got to catch up. Everyone's getting in the spirit and in the word. We're like totally. So whoever wants to be baptized today, even if you want to be renewed, if you've already been baptized, we'll just do it again. And I raised my hand like I didn't really do that. Like somebody, pushed it up. I'm like, again? Oh, my hand was up, like up and stuck. And I was like, oh, me. And everyone was looking like, oh my God, okay, she doesn't even attend this. Isn't this her friend? You can like kind of hear the chatter, right? And the guy was like, the pastor, he was like, oh, well, everyone, welcome her. Put your hands together. So, he came with the mic. Well, how are you? What's your name? So I told him my name and everything like that. And everyone, the church just got really quiet. I'm like, oh my God, why? Anyway. So we like kind of moved right along with that. And I put my name on the little baptism list. They already had like 4 or 5 people that were going to be baptized that day. Listen, I promise you. I totally promise you. There were so little names on that list. When I stood up and I was like, me, I wanna. The line got so freaking long behind me. I felt something come over me, like, am I bringing people to you, Jesus? What? The line was freaking almost wrapped like a gas station during a hurricane for baptism. I wouldn't lie to you. I would not. I was so impressed. 5-year-old girl went up by herself. Her parents had to go up and ask her what was she doing. I'm getting baptized. I want to get, and you too, Daddy. I don't know why she didn't say mommy, but I don't know. It's not my business. And you too, Daddy. He immediately stood up. He signed up. He signed his daughter up. He stood there proudly. He was like, all right, babe, let's do it. Let's freaking do it. Couples. Oh my goodness, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. So now, of course, I'm going up. My hair is all like 5 feet long, and they're looking like, are you sure? And then I've got these lashes on. I didn't even care about my lashes. I didn't care. I'm like, what's gonna happen to my hair? I didn't care about any of that. They dipped me today. Oh my God, I could not stop crying. I was boo-hooed. I was all boo-hooed out. And this is like, I'm getting teary out now a little bit, just a little. And this is like totally my, like I said, like 900th time. Like, oh, how many times do you have to be? Now, let me tell you a little bit about that. And this is a true story. You can ask my brothers, my cousins, my aunts, uncles, whatever, neighbors. So, like, when I was young, we were like totally every religion. I wouldn't lie to you. We were 7-day Adventists for like a month. We were Jehovah's Witness for like 6 months. We were, what are the bicycles with the helmets? The Mormons. Oh, I love the Mormon church. Oh my God. I was sad when we had to leave there. But Mom kept, okay, we're leaving. We don't go to this church anymore. We're going to try something new. But she was very adventurous, so I can see where I got it from. But anyway, we joined like all these different churches. Pentecostal, the Latter-day Saints. I talked about the Mormons. We were 7-day Adventists. We were Methodist, never Catholic. Never have I stepped foot in a Catholic church. I believe that's the only one I have never done. Like, the little altar boys and girls and stuff. But anyway, no, I didn't do that one. Baptist, I think, was our first choice and our last choice. So me, the little inquisitive one, asked her at a very young age, why don't we visit all these churches? Like, why don't you know what you want to do? Like, why? I really love the Latter-day people, because, like, they don't care if we're black. We can go to their house after church. We can swim in their pools. We can freaking go out to dinner with them, go on their camping trips. They don't frown at us. We're like their equal. They totally, if their kids want us to go, the parents call, oh my God, Becky won't go because Linda's not here, so we're about to go to Ireland and she has to come with us, or Becky is throwing a tantrum. She's on the floor now rolling around because, anyway. But I was a kid. So Mom was like, oh, the reason I stopped going to this church was that she had a reason for leaving every church. As I got older, I totally understood her plight. I said, okay, so what is the, let me get back to my baptism. But yeah, we were members of almost every single freaking religion. And she said because when we grew up, she wanted us to choose what we wanted, who we wanted to be, and we would know the teachings of different people. How smart. How brilliant. Wow. That's how I got baptized so many times. Okay, this church, that church, whoever didn't do baptisms, okay, we didn't do it. But if you, every church, you're going under. That's probably how we learned how to swim. I don't know. Anywho. So I got baptized today. What is today? Sunday, May 3rd, 2025. Don't I look fresh and renewed? They freaked out. When they dipped me underwater, they freaked out. The pastor was like, I'm going to make a little joke here because, black women don't play about their hair. Look at my hair. They had to take all of this underwater. My hair is so freaking long now. It is. Look, just I can't even. The phone won't look. It is. It's gotten really long. So all of this hair, all of it, went underwater today. No complaints. I didn't mind. My lashes were dipped. They didn't come off. Kudos to that company. Anyway, so I am saved today. Better than I was yesterday because I'm saved every day. Totally just washed and clean. Um, Dipped again. Re-dipped. Refurbished. Wow. Wow. I tell you, I feel like it's a feeling over me. I can't. I just can't explain it. Beautiful. Beautiful feeling. Oh my gosh. About the people in the church, all those people that signed up to be baptized, everyone just started crying. It was the members of the church were looking like, oh my Jesus, my God, my Yeshua, my Yahweh, my whoever you subscribe to. It was a miracle performed today. I saw it with my own eyes. Even this little baggy one here that I've been trying to do something about, but that's another story. Anyway, so like, yeah, I was injured, by the way, when I was, it's a long story. Anyway, so yeah, like, yeah, I'm saved again. Better today than I was yesterday, and I was so good yesterday. Yesterday, I was so cool. I was like cool on everything. But today, I didn't even have anyone to film me. Who can film that? I don't know anyone. I'm not gonna just freaking be giving my camera to people, my phone, to people in the strange church. Not strange, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, give your life to God. Give your life to Christ. Repent. Go, and if you've never, ever, ever been baptized, Bill, just do it. Do it. I mean, you go to the beach, you go to the pool, you go to the Y, you get in the tub, hopefully, and in the shower. So yeah, get dipped. Go and get dipped. This will be posted to Linda's Light Mastered by Linda Roberts. Thank you for joining me today. This is an exciting day for me. So exciting. So exciting. Look at me. I can't stop. The phone's shaking. Everything's shaking. And my pillow. Look at my pillow. Max your life. Yeah, why not? Max life. Max life. Max. Freaking love this pillow. Love. I love this pillow. It's almost in all of my videos. Shout out to those who can read backwards. Yeah. Well, guys, have a great rest of your Sunday. I'm saved again. Even more. Heavier. Like more and more. I've been dipped. Again. I know God looks down like, that little baby right there. That one. I keep him and the angels laughing. I'm always just saying something. Anyway, you should hear my prayers. It's like a whole comedy show. They don't mind. It's cool. Anyway, so have a great rest of your day. Be great. Go out there and be great again. Not like, but anyway, I better cut now because it's getting a little. Have a good one. I love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it.